Hello and welcome to Learning Unlocked, the podcast for learners who want to grow with more confidence, joy, and balance. I'm Alex, and I'm here to guide you, step by step, day by day, towards building habits that make learning natural and lasting. I'll speak slowly, clearly, and with pauses so you can follow me and, if you like, repeat after me. In today's episode, we're going to explore something both simple and life-changing: how to build strong learning habits in any skill you want to master. It might be English, it might be music, it might be coding, painting, or public speaking. The subject doesn't matter. What matters are the habits, the small, repeatable actions that quietly transform you over time. Why habits matter more than motivation. Let's begin with a thought. When people want to learn something new, what do they usually say? They say, "I need motivation," or "I'll do it when I feel ready." But here's the truth. Motivation is like the weather. It changes every day. Sometimes the sun shines bright and you feel excited. Other days it rains and all you want is to stay in bed. If your learning depends only on motivation, you'll stop when the weather changes. Habits are different. Habits are like the ground you walk on. They are stable, reliable, always there. When you build habits, you don't need to wait for a perfect mood. You just follow the rhythm you already created. And that's the secret. If you want to master a skill, whether it's English or anything else, don't chase motivation. Build habits. The myth of big steps. Now, another myth. Many people believe they need to take big steps to learn. Hours of study, expensive classes, big projects. But let me ask you this. When a child learns to walk, do they run marathons? No. They take one small step, then another. They fall, they laugh, they try again. Learning any skill is the same. Small, smart steps win every time. Tiny actions, repeated daily, are more powerful than a single big effort once a week. So let's explore together how you can build those small, smart habits. I'll give you 10 clear steps. You can follow them one by one, practice them, and slowly watch yourself grow. Step 1, define your why. Before you start building habits, ask yourself a question. Why do I want to learn this skill? Your answer matters, because when learning feels hard, your why becomes your anchor. For example, if you're learning English, maybe your why is to travel with ease, or to get a better job, or to connect with friends around the world. If you're learning guitar, maybe your why is to play music at family gatherings. If you're learning coding, maybe your why is to create a project that excites you. Write your why down. Say it out loud. Keep it close. This is not a step you skip. It's the foundation. Step 2, start smaller than you think. Most people start too big. They say, "I'll practice 1 hour every day." But after 2 days, life gets busy and they stop. Here's the trick. Start so small you can't say no. 5 minutes, just 5. Read 1 page, play 1 chord, write 1 short sentence in English. It feels tiny, but it's powerful, because 5 minutes every day beats 1 hour once a week. Consistency beats intensity. So your rule is simple. Make the habit so small, it's almost impossible to fail. Step 3, attach it to something you already do. Habits grow stronger when you connect them to your daily routine. Think about this. You brush your teeth every day. You make coffee or tea. You check your phone. These actions are automatic, so attach your new habit to one of them. For example, after brushing my teeth, I'll listen to 1 English sentence. After making coffee, I'll write 1 word in my journal. After opening my laptop, I'll play 1 scale on the piano. This is called habit stacking. It works because your old habit acts like a reminder for the new one. Step 4, focus on the process, not the result. Here's another mistake learners make. They focus only on the result. They say, "I want to be fluent," or "I want to be an expert." But results take time. When you only chase the result, you feel impatient. Instead, focus on the process, the daily actions. For example, instead of "I want to speak fluent English," say, "I will practice speaking 5 minutes every morning." Instead of "I want to run a marathon," say, "I will put on my running shoes after breakfast." Results will come naturally when the process is in place. Step 5. Use your voice. This step is crucial for language learning, but also useful in other skills. When you say something out loud, you activate more parts of your brain. You hear yourself, you feel the words in your mouth, you notice mistakes and corrections. So don't just read silently. Speak, repeat, shadow. If you're learning English, say simple sentences aloud. I am learning. I can improve. I will keep going. If you're learning another skill, explain it to yourself aloud. Describe what you're doing. Teach your future self. Speaking makes your learning real. Step 6, make it visible. Our brains love visuals, so make your progress visible. Don't keep it hidden. For example, use a calendar and mark an X every day you practice. Create a jar and drop a coin every time you complete your habit, or keep a small notebook where you write a single line each day. When you see your streak, it motivates you to continue. Because humans hate breaking chains. This is called the visual cue effect. It turns invisible progress into something you can touch and see. Step 7, accept imperfection. This is one of the hardest lessons. Many learners want perfection. They want every sentence correct, every note flawless, every drawing neat. But perfection is the enemy of progress. Think of a baby learning to talk. Do they speak perfectly? No. They try, they make mistakes, and that's how they grow. You must allow yourself the same freedom. Practice messy, practice imperfect. Because imperfection is not failure, it is progress in disguise. Step 8, reflect and adjust. Every habit needs reflection. Ask yourself once a week, what worked? What didn't? If 5 minutes feels too easy, make it 10. If you always forget in the morning, try the evening. If one method feels boring, change it. Reflection keeps your habits alive. Without it, they become stale. So don't just practice, review your practice. Step 9, connect with others. Learning alone can feel heavy, but when you connect with others, it becomes lighter. Join a group, share your progress, teach someone else. If you're learning English, find a speaking buddy online. If you're learning fitness, join a local club. If you're learning art, share your sketches with friends. Community adds accountability, and it adds joy, because humans learn best when they learn together. Step 10, celebrate small wins. Finally, don't wait until you are fluent or perfect to celebrate. Celebrate today. Did you practice 5 minutes? That's a win. Did you read one sentence? That's a win. Did you show up when you didn't feel like it? That's a win. Celebrate not with big rewards, but with recognition. Say to yourself, I'm proud of this step. Smile, enjoy the moment, because learning is not only about the destination. It's also about the journey, the daily victories that build your confidence and keep you moving. Final thoughts. Let's take a breath. We've explored 10 steps to build strong learning habits. 1, define your why. 2, start smaller than you think. 3, attach it to something you already do. 4, focus on the process, not the result. 5, use your voice. 6, make it visible. 7, accept imperfection. 8, reflect and adjust. 9, connect with others. 10, celebrate small wins. None of these steps are complicated, but together they create a system, a rhythm, a way of living that makes learning natural. Remember, learning is not a sprint, it's a daily walk. Step by step, word by word, practice by practice, and over time, those small steps carry you further than you ever imagined. So whatever your skill is, English, music, coding, art, begin today. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Even if it's just 5 minutes, even if it feels too small, do it. Because the habit you begin today is the future you will live tomorrow. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Learning Unlocked. I hope these ideas inspire you to build habits that last, habits that shape your growth, and habits that bring joy to your journey. See you next time. Word count 2,230.